Hello. Where?
Hi guys. Perfect. Welcome back.
Sterker op?
Nee, je moet meer erin.
Maar we are one.
More.
Either you or
More.
you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey, this is Nicola.
Guys, welcome back.
And Nicola is going to teach
Headstands today. Yay.
Headstand.
Hatha to headstand.
I'm always asking what do they need? Because especially with headstands, maybe
You just need a bit of enthusiasm and a smile in your heart as always. And I always recommend to have at least one pro with you, just in the case you need it. So it can be a blog if you have, it can be book, it can be towel, it can be blanket, whatever you have. Just to have it on the side in the case we need it. But nothing really special.
Perfect. Nice.
Good, yeah.
Shall we start then?
I think so. So let's
Ooh.
work, guys.
I will put your mic on, and then I want to have like thumbs up from the people watching if the sound is good.
Yes,
So let's
that's
go and bring it in to make sure.
Perfect. So before we start, I just would like to say that this class is good for everyone, even for the beginners or for those who really are advanced in the headstands. We're really gonna go step by step, and first, of course, we do the whole sequence before. So we really need to gain the strength in the upper body. So we're gonna focus a lot on the shoulder opening, shoulder strengthening, also on the core muscles, and we also do already few postures when the head is lower than the rest of the body, so you can slowly use to be upside down. So perfect. So we will start in the sun salutations as mostly do in a hatha. So we warm up the body a little bit and nicely prepare for the whole workout. So we all gonna meet together at the top of the mat. And we will just take a little moment just to arrive on the mat, just to realize this precious moment in this beautiful day. So let's just bring your feet hip distance. Nicely spread the toes on the mat. Soften behind your knees. And even if you like, you can maybe close your eyes a little bit just to take a few breaths. So try to just bring your pelvis to the neutral position, not really tucking or untucking the tailbone. See if you can relax in your shoulders, maybe pull them a little bit back and down. Try to relax your face, maybe just a slight smile, turning the corners of the lips a little bit up to the sky. And we slowly just take a deep breath in through the nose. And slow breath out. Again, just deep breath in through the nose. And slow breath out. Just calming down the breath. Clearing the mind. One more deep breath. Inhale, nose. And slowly exhale out. So we will do 2-3 rounds of sun salutations. First, we will start very slowly, step by step, for those who are maybe quite new, so you can really use to all the movements. So first, we always just start with the hands in the prayer position, Namaste, with the hands in front of the chest. And as a first movement, as you inhale, just stretch the arms all the way up, gently open the chest, and come to very slight backward bend. So you want to keep the legs strong. Pull the hips a little bit forward and try to reach all the way up. With the next inhale, we are slowly going to bend all the way forward to Uttanasana. So you can relax your head fully, relax your shoulders. Try to keep your spine straight. So if it's pulling too much behind the knees, you can just soften in the knees, but relax your head fully. Then we want to reach the floor with the hands. And as you inhale next, just step back with the right foot, right knee down on the floor. We come to the low lunge. We can either place the hands on the knee or on the sides. And as you inhale, just relax your shoulders. And as you exhale, try to make your hips a little bit heavier. Watch here for the alignment that the right ankle is exactly down under the left knee. Then we inhale again. Open the chest a little bit. We are going to place the hands on the floor and slowly step back to the first plank of this class. You try to push the toes to the floor, so you lean a little bit more forward, so the shoulders are exactly above the wrists. Let's take one more deep breath in and out in here, already warming up the core for the whole headstands. Then as we exhale, we are going to place knees, chest and chin on the floor. So this is quite a new movement for you. It's important to press the knees to the floor so the hips will come up. We open the heart, we keep the elbows close to the body. Then we tuck the toes in again, and as you inhale, just push the weight forward, and we come to a nice easygoing cobra for the beginning. So again, relax the shoulders. Squeeze the buttocks a little bit and press the feet to the floor. Then we come back to the down dog. So tuck the toes in, slightly round your back. Always keep the navel in. So again, we work from the core, not from the lower back. Lean back close to the heels and then slowly lift up to the down dog. So I give you a moment in here, maybe it's the first down dog of your day. So really realize the position of your fingers, gently pressing the fingertips to the floor. You can bend the knees one by one, releasing the tension from the lower back and stretching the hamstrings. And as we inhale again, you just look forward, taking the right foot close to the right hand, and this time left knee on the floor. So we switch the legs to complete the round of sun salutations. For the first round, just place the hands again on the knee or on the side, and with each exhalation, let the hips become a little bit heavier. Feel the stretch on the front side of the left thigh. We inhale again. As we exhale, place the hands down, step forward, Uttanasana, head down, hips up. We will come all the way up as you inhale, reach up with the arms, look up, slide backward bend. And as you exhale, place your hands in front of the chest. Perfect. We do 2 more rounds, so follow me. As you inhale, open up, slightly lean back. As you exhale, come to Uttanasana. We speed up a little bit, just keep on breathing. As you inhale next, right leg back, right knee down on the floor. This time we also add up the arms. So as you inhale, reach all the way up. Keep your shoulders and your neck always relaxed. Inhale again, reach higher. Then you place the hands on the floor and again, slowly step back to the plank. Push the toes to the floor and try to keep one line between your heels and the crown of the head. Like you want to pull the head forward and the shoulder blades away from each other. Inhale again, keep the core strong. And as you exhale, place the knees, chest and chin down. If you feel playful today a little bit and you want to make a variation of this pose, you can press the toes to the floor and lift the knees all the way up to deepen the backward bend a little bit. Then we place the knees down again. We move forward to a nice cobra up. If you are used to and if you like, you can also come to upward facing dog, pressing the feet to the floor, lifting your knees and thighs all the way up. We tuck the toes in, and as you exhale, slowly come to the down dog. Very well done. Try to look on your feet, maybe on your knees. Keep the spine straight. Deep breath in, slow breath out. As you inhale, look forward. Take with you your right foot again. Left knee down on the floor. First settle in, and then we also add up the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit down in your shoulders. Sit lower with your hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down, step forward. Easy Uttanasana. We come all the way up. Inhale, reach up, stretch up, open the chest. Exhale, hands in front of the chest. We do 1 more round. So let's continue. Inhale, arms up. Maybe this time you can come a little bit deeper, pulling the hips forward. Maybe you can already see the corner of the room. And as you exhale, bend forward. Deep breath in, slow breath out, relax your neck. Inhale, right foot back, right knee down on the floor. This time again, we reach the arms up. And as we exhale, we just place the hands behind the back. Interlace all 10 fingers and we will deepen the back bend. So you straighten the elbows, just relax the shoulders and slowly lean back. Look up, just go as far as it goes. Take a deep breath to your chest. As you exhale, slowly drop the hands back down and step back to the plank. Work on the strong plank. We're gonna need this strength in the headstands. So spread the fingers, push the floor away, elevate from the shoulders. Keep the head as an extension of your spine. Again, as you exhale, knees, chest, chin down on the floor. This time we do another variation of this pose. So again, we can cross the fingers behind the back, straightening the elbows, and even if you like, again, you can lift the knees up off the floor. Take one more deep breath in and out. And then slowly place the knees back down, hands back on the sides. As you inhale, just come to nice Bhujangasana, opening the chest, or upward facing dog. We come to the down dog, tuck the toes in, always pull the navel close to the spine, lean back and come to the beautiful down dog. Take a deep breath in and out in this pose. And we slowly finishing up with the sun salutation. So look forward, right foot forward, left knee down, untuck the toes. Let's inhale, arms all the way up. And as you exhale, just place the hands behind the back, already warming up the shoulders a little bit extra. Straighten the elbows, open the chest, and lean back. Take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, come back, place the hands on the floor, step forward, hips up, head down. And as you just exhale, let go, relax. As we inhale next, come all the way up. Last backward bend of sun salutations, lean back, more back. And as you exhale, place the hands in front of the chest. Perfect. Now we just very easily come to the Tadasana. So you just separate the feet a little bit, open the palms, open the shoulders. Maybe you like to close your eyes. And let's just slow down the breath a little bit. So we never really want to speed up the breath so much or to hold the breath during the yoga. So just reset your breath again. We take one more deep breath in and out. Perfect. And then we gently open the eyes again and we all meet together back at the top of the mat, feet together. We will slowly continue from the Virabhadrasana 1. Warrior 1. So we are just going very slowly and consciously do this transition. So we gently soften behind the knees. We bring the weight on the right foot and then we gently lift the left foot off the floor. Start reaching the left leg all the way back until the toes can really reach the floor. Very good. Just place the left heel down on the floor and maybe wiggle a little bit further so you have enough space to bend the right knee and bring the right thigh parallel to the floor. Now a bit of alignment in the pose. We want to keep the left foot 45 degrees closed. If there is no space for the pelvis, you can step a little bit more to the side and then you want to square your hips. Perfect. Now we are also going to adapt the arms. So as you inhale, just stretch the arms all the way up. And as you exhale, relax in your shoulders. This is a preparation for the humble warrior. We want to continue with, again, to focus a little bit extra on the shoulders. So you inhale, reach up, and as you exhale, this time we are going to grab the elbows on the sides. You can stay in this version, especially if the shoulders are a little bit stiff or you are not a big fan of the shoulders opening. So we just take an inhale here, and as you exhale, let's lean forward just halfway, so the upper body is parallel to the floor. Maybe you like to stay here for today. If you like to go further, again, you can interlace your fingers behind the back. Straighten the elbows, you inhale, and as you exhale, you drop the head all the way down, and you just let the arms drop over your head. Keep your left leg engaged. Keep on pressing the right foot to the floor so you are not collapsing in the hips. Let's take one more deep breath in and out. And as we inhale, we slowly come back all the way up, reaching up with the arms. And then we slowly straighten the right knee again. What a release. Perfect. This time we bring the right foot in and we just stretch the arms to the sides. Very good. You can place the hands on the sides. And we want to create a little pigeon toe. So we bring the toes a little bit closer to each other. And when we fall forward, the feet will become parallel again. So let's inhale, arms all the way up, keep the spine straight. And as we exhale, we slowly start moving forward. So again, keep the spine straight, stretch all the way in front of you. And then as you exhale, reach all the way down. If it seems that the floor is far from you, either you can use a block, for example, to bring the floor a little bit closer to yourself, or you can take a little bigger step between your feet. Perfect. Before we come to Prasarita Padottanasana, we will do a little twist in here. So we are going to start with the left hand on the floor. And as you inhale, we want to open the right arm all the way up. Try to keep the navel in. We are not only releasing the tension from the lower back, but also already working on the core. If you want to work on the core a little bit extra, maybe just come only on your fingertips. So pull the navel a little bit closer to the back. We can also bend the right elbow to come a little bit deeper to work with the shoulders and make a little deeper twist. If you like, you can even lift the left hand off the floor, place the left hand on top of the right shoulder, and as you exhale, twist a little bit more. Perfect. We come all the way back from the pose. So first left hand back down, right hand up as you inhale. And before we place the hand on the floor, we're gonna do a side bend. So take the right hand all the way front, like you draw a line on the ceiling, then on the wall in front of you, and we want to cross with this right arm the left hand. So you feel this juicy stretch on the right side of your ribs. Relax your head, just take a deep breath in and out to the right ribs. And with the next breath, as you exhale, we just walk back to the center. Bring the spine again almost parallel to the floor as you inhale. Also exhale in here and we repeat on the other side. So this time you keep the right hand either on the floor or on the block. And as you inhale, we will come to a twist with the left arm all the way up. Again, always think about the core. So pull the navel in. If you want to work a little bit extra on the ups, let's lift up just on the fingertips. Open up, more up. If you want to go further, you can bend the left elbow, place the left hand to the space behind you, open up as you exhale. Maybe you want to lift up the right hand, place it on top of the left shoulder, pull it a little bit more back, twist more as you exhale. And we take a way back, so slowly place the right hand down. Inhale, left hand up. And then we slowly draw a line again over the ceiling, over the wall. And we will come to cross. So this time, you feel this stretch on the left side of your ribs. Keep your head relaxed. Just take a deep breath in. Slow breath out. And with the next breath, we will slowly come back to the center. And finally, we will come to a forward fold. So you can keep your hands on the floor. We just take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let's bend, fold all the way forward. Now, this is already a great preparation for the headstand, because you are getting used to that actually the upper body is upside down. So also try to engage your legs and lean a little bit more forward on your toes. You can walk with your hands more in between the heels. If you also engage the front thigh muscles, you actually protect the hamstrings at the back side. So lean forward on the toes. Let's inhale one more time. And as you exhale, just search for the limitations in the pose. And with the next breath, we will slowly start coming back up. Just exhale here before we come back up. And as you inhale, just stretch up with the arms, first parallel to the floor, and then reach all the way up. As you exhale, hands in front of the chest. And we will slowly repeat on the left side. So you can place the hands on the sides, and then we slowly move the feet again to the left. So this time, again, keep the right foot 45 degrees. You can step a little bit to the side, and let's bend your left knee. So we want to settle down. Ideally, the left thigh is parallel to the floor. Once you sit in the pose, press both heels equally to the floor. And as you inhale, stretch the arms all the way up. And as you exhale, sit a little bit lower with your shoulders, with your hips. Always keep the right leg super engaged. Lift the kneecap and grip the thigh. We inhale again as you exhale. Either you can grab your elbows for the humble warrior, or you can straight cross the fingers. So we inhale in the center. As you exhale, just come halfway down. Take a deep breath in and out, and only if you decide to go further, also lower the head all the way down and relax your shoulders. Drop the arms over the head. And with the next inhale, we slowly come back all the way up, reaching the arms first up. Finally, straighten the left knee, and then we all come back to the front, to the top of the mat. So I'm just gonna switch the sides of the mat where we started. So we all gonna meet here again. Perfect. Now, as the next pose, we will come to the Utkatasana, which also work a lot with the core, also especially with the lower back muscles. So we focus on a different group for our headstand. So bring the feet hip distance, and as you inhale, let's bend your knees, and first just stretch the arms forward, so the arms are parallel to the floor. If you would look down for a second, you should see your toes. So try to lean a little bit more back on the heels. Once you settle in, you can even lift the arms all the way up. Keep the neutral position of the pelvis. So do not really tuck, do not really untuck, just keep it neutral. Now we will focus a little bit on the glutes, also part of the core. So we will place the hands together, the hands in front of the chest. Now let's place your right elbow on the left knee to the twist. Lift the chest a little bit higher. Bring the weight on the left foot and see if you can lift the right foot off the floor. So feel the left glutes burning a little bit. Maybe the leg shaking like mine. And we will slowly come back to the center. Let's inhale, hands in front of the chest, and we will switch the sides. So as you exhale, place the left elbow on the right knee, shift the weight on the right foot, and lift the left foot off the floor. Try to bring the hands in front of the chest and stay for 3, 2, 1. And then we slowly come back. Perfect. Bring the hands in front of the chest. First, we inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands parallel to the floor. And as we exhale even more, we finally come to Uttanasana. Let's stay here for 2-3 breaths. Just hang the arms down. You can also hug your elbows. Maybe you like to move a little bit from side to side. Relax your head. We take one more deep breath in and out. And then we all place the hands on the floor. And we will slowly start walking back to the downward facing dog. So let's give yourself one more stretch, moving from side to side. And this is a great opportunity how to also play a little bit upside down and a little bit extra with the balance. So as we are here, let's walk with the right hand a little bit closer to the right foot, seeing if you can also lift the right leg up off the floor. So it's just like two-legged dog with the left hand, left foot. And maybe if you feel playful, you can even lift the right hand up off the floor. This is quite difficult, but just keep on breathing. If you fell down, it's just all about the practice. And let's slowly come back down. Right hand down, right foot down, and walk back in your dog. Perfect. We do second side. So let's walk first with the left hand here. Maybe this is already enough. You can stay here and just keep on breathing. If you like to go further, let's see if you can lift the left leg up off the floor. Try to keep on smiling even here. And if you like to go further, lift the left arm off the floor. Just try to keep your mind balanced, breath balanced, and it will be all good. And we will slowly come back. Left hand down, left foot down. Perfect. Let's come back to your down dog. Slowly shift the weight on the tippy toes, open your knees, and we will come to rest a little bit to the child's pose. So you can choose any variation you like, either wide knees, stretching the arms forward. Maybe you like to let your shoulders rest a little bit so you can keep the knees closed, arms around the body, and the forehead on the floor. So let's just take 2-3 breaths in here before we finally jump into our headstand practice. So just calm down your breath. And with the next breath, we will all slowly meet back, sitting on the heels. You keep some space in front. And we will slowly start. Before we really move on our head, we really need to bring some strength to the shoulders. So for me, the master of the exercise is, before I always go to the headstand, it's the dolphins and a little exercise moving forward and back. So this is the last one before we really go step by step to the headstand. So let's bring the forearms on the floor. This is always a great measurement. If you hug your elbows, and then you just open the arms forward. So for those who doesn't know it, you create a little triangle shape like this. Then you are going to cross the fingers, and it's like a beautiful, great grip also for the headstand. From here, we lean forward. We are going to tuck the toes in, and we will lift the hips up. So it's actually like a down dog, but it's actually a dolphin. From here, we do a little exercise. So as I inhale, I want to lower the hips and come with the chin in front of the fingers. As I exhale, I push the elbows to the floor, and I want to touch the forehead on the floor. So again, as you inhale, come forward, and as you exhale, push the head all the way behind the hands. We do at least 5 more repetitions. Keep on breathing with me. Chin forward. Exhale, forehead behind the hands. Well, yeah, it really requires the strength for the headstand, so we all have to go through this. Okay, let's do 2 more. So inhale, exhale back. 1 more last. Inhale and exhale back. Perfect. Let's rest a little bit, so lower the knees. You can sit on the heels if you need to do a little movement for the shoulders, for the head. Just take a deep breath in, slow breath out, and all gonna be good. Perfect. So slowly I will start to explain. We will do step by step. We also do some variations, and I'm also gonna explain how to fall out from the pose. So it should be really for everyone, even for those who already know headstands good. So we first have to start really with the measurement of the hands. So again, let's hug your elbows, open the hands, and cross your fingers. Now here in your hands is a beautiful half circle shape, which gonna be actually like a wall behind your head. So those hands I want to place at the back of my head on this rounding part of my head, where the crown of the head is gonna be on the floor. So the neck and the spine should be really straight. Never place the back of the head or a forehead on the floor. Always the crown of the head. So let's try this. Measure the elbows open, cross the fingers, and first just try the good spot for your head. So crown of the head on the floor and the rounding part is in your hands. Now you should feel that the hands are not moving, so you are really safe in the pose. As the first thing, we're gonna tuck the toes in and we just lift the hips up off the floor. So you already feel the motion of how it is to bring some weight on the head. The first step we're gonna do is to start walking with the toes close to the head and then slowly back. So this is the first step I want you to try a few times. Even if you are new to a headstand, I'm sure you can do this. So moving forward, moving back. At least one more time back. Always, if you need a little rest, you can come to a child's pose or you can sit back on the heels. Just let all the blood come back down to the body, and then you can repeat again or you can come to a next step. If you are ready for the next step, again, we're gonna come forward and exactly the same. So first we're gonna walk close, and first we're gonna bend the one leg and then the second leg. So let's try again. Find a comfortable spot for your head. Tuck the toes in, lift the hips up, and slowly start walking. Now, I want to bring my hips at least above the head, but ideally over the head. This will really bring the motion that my toes starts to lift up itself and I don't have to kick. Try to keep the navel in, and let's see if you can just bend the right knee. So maybe you can play with the weight a little bit in here. If this feels good, we just switch the legs. So let's bend the left knee and play a little bit with the weight. Slowly coming back and forward. And if this is enough, again, maybe you can finish in here today and repeat 2 more steps, or you take a little break and we will move on. I never really recommend to kick in the pose. That's also why I think it's better to train on the mat instead of with the wall. Because with the wall, you're gonna get used to overkick, and then it's difficult to come back alone on the mat. So better do it step by step. Yeah. Ferd is just saying me that there should be no stuff in front of you in case you need more space. But yeah, I guess, guys, you did it. So, yeah, exactly. So we do 2 more steps, and then I also gonna teach you how to fall off the floor. So let's just do it step by step and wait until the body gonna be ready to do it instead of the ego. So just follow step by step. Now we will see if you are ready to bring both legs slowly up. So again, measurement, head in the hands, tuck the toes in, hips up, walk as close as possible. Pull the navel in, bring one leg up, second leg up, and we are there. Maybe this is where you can get today, and this is super good. The second step would be to bring the feet facing back. Just straightening, lifting the knees up to the ceiling. If you are good here, try to straighten the legs all the way up. Now you really should be able to use this inner strength from the core. So keep the navel in, point the toes, and push the elbows to the floor. Elevate your shoulders, and just stay as long as it's comfortable. If this is enough for you today, either you can come back step by step, or just slowly lower the legs straight. Now, if we come back down, again, I want you to really realize the motion in the shoulders we use in a headstand. So what we mostly do is that we put a lot of pressure on the head, and then it's actually a moment when it's become danger for the most soft part of the spine, and it's the neck spine. So if we imagine that now I'm in a headstand or in the preparation and there is a floor under my head, mostly we do this. We tuck the shoulders close to the neck and we open the chest. So we are actually holding the pose with the lower back. But it's the most common mistakes. What I need to do is press the elbows up, so there is only 20% of the weight on my head. I need to hug the ribs in, like in a cat and cow when we are doing, and then I need to elevate the shoulders. So I also show it from the side, so mostly we are like this. I need to hug the ribs in, push the elbows up, and elevate from the shoulders. So it's really this movement, moving the shoulders away from my ears. So let's try once again. I hope you're ready. If it's enough for you, you can come to the child's pose or do the first steps, whatever you feel. So let's hug the elbows again. Open the arms. Place the head in the round place of your hands. Tuck the toes in and walk close. Now maybe once you feel you are ready with the core and in the shoulders, elevate the shoulders, pull the shoulders away from the ears, and then maybe lean back, point the toes, and slowly come all the way up with your legs. Now it is also very important to know how to fall down from this pose. So in a case, maybe first time today you are going all the way up and you feel a little bit wiggling, falling on the side. Very important is to keep the feet flexed and to arch your back when you fall down. So we come to a kind of bridge. So never point the toes when you are falling down. You have to flat your feet, round your back, and if I start to wiggle here, I try to keep the mind calm and I'm slowly trying to reach the ground with the feet. Then very calmly, I change the position of the head and I lower the body down. So again, mostly where we hurt ourselves when we fall down is with the toes, because we fell like this. So flex your feet and nothing gonna happen when you fall down here. Also arch your back. If this feels too much, that you are not super flexible in the lower back, you can place some stuff close to the wall, like mattress or chair or pillows, that you're gonna fall with the legs higher from the floor and you can lower the props so you also become more flexible in the lower back. What is also important for the falling down, that really not all the weight is on your head. So always think about push the elbows up, elevate the shoulders, and then flat your feet and you can slowly fall down. We will also do few variations for those who are advanced or who already feel confident in the headstand. So you can either just listen to me, follow me, or you can also do your own variations. So let's hug the elbows, open the hands, again, step by step. Slowly walking close, lifting the legs all the way up. Elevate the shoulders, push the elbows down, and really there is only around 20% on my head. So all the variations we can do can be eagle legs. That means that we're gonna twist the legs around each other. So we gently bend the knees, and we just twist the legs around each other, maybe once, maybe twice. Try to squeeze the thighs towards each other, pointing the toes. We can also switch the sides. Keep the navel in. Try to hug your ribs in. And then we come back to the normal headstand. The other option is we can do a diamond pose. So we bring the feet together, we bend the knees, and we just rest the knees all the way to the sides. You can be creative in the headstands. You can also do a split. So you try to open the legs both directions and maybe you even bend the knees. Again, think about the lower back, hugging the ribs and elevating the shoulders. One more pose and variation for those who like to work on the core and who are really confident. We can open the legs to the letter V. And actually, you can try to tap the toes on the floor and then slowly come back all the way up to the headstand. But really take your time to try this. And then slowly coming down, finally to rest. Perfect. As you come down, before you come straight to the child's pose, let's rest first your face in your hand so all the blood can slowly come back to the body. Very great job, guys. Wherever you stopped today, you did great. It was quite challenging class. So you just stay here for a few breaths. If you are ready, you can come to your child's pose. Try to take a few good breaths along the spine, relaxing the tension from the lower back, around the shoulders. And we will slowly walk back. We have a few extra minutes, So we will slowly lie down on the back. And let's take one prop with you so we can give our front side of the body a nice stretch, this relaxing restorative pose actually after all hard work you did today. So let's just lie down, keep a pillow with you or a towel, whatever you like. And we are just going to bend the knees, bringing the hips a little bit up, placing the brick around the sacrum, just finding a good spot, and we will just stretch the legs all the way forward. If you like, you can stretch the arms all the way up, so all the tension from the shoulders now can be released. Just slowly calm down. Whatever happened through today's practice, just take it as a part of the journey and be proud of yourself. And now enjoy this being moment, relaxing the arms, the legs, feeling this nice stretch on the front side, enjoying the pelvis higher than the rest of the body. And we take one more deep breath, in and out. We will slowly leave the posture, but before we come to hug the knees, let's stretch a little bit to the sides, like a beautiful starfish pose. So as you inhale, just stretch to all sides, the arms, the legs. Now you're actually gonna grip the buttocks, and as you exhale, you just let go again. Feel the release in all the muscle. We repeat 2 more times, so inhale, point the toes, maybe you even squeeze the face, stretch to the sides. And as you exhale, just relax. One more time, open, stretch like a beautiful star. And as you exhale, let go. And we will slowly be walking back, so let's just bend your knees. With the very slow movements, bring your arms again along the body. We will lift the hips up off the floor, taking the block out. And just bringing the knees close to the chest. You can give yourself a nice movement from side to side. And if you like to do any other movement, I think it was enough of inversions today, but maybe you like to do a shoulder stand or plow pose or some extra twist. Now it's a good time to do it, otherwise we will come to a short Shavasana. So let's just stretch your legs forward. We will take 2-3 minutes in here, as I also would like to follow a short pranayama at the end of the class. So we will stay here together. You don't need anything special for the Shavasana. You can just enjoy the feeling after your practice. So let's scoop the shoulders a little bit underneath. Open the feet a little bit wider than your hips. Your arms may be along the body. You're more than welcome to close your eyes. Try to pull the navel a little bit closer to the floor so there is no tension in the lower back. And let's just focus on the feeling, on the release in the body. If you like, you can do a little body scan from the tip of the toes to the crown of the head. Just bringing the attention more to the present moment. And with each breath, with each exhalation, you feel how your body relaxes more and more. In each breath, it's 50% of relaxation, and it's our exhalation. So just observe how the breath is calming down, how the body starts to rest. Wherever your thoughts and the mind is right now, you just try to bring it back to your breath. Try to stay there with the position of your body. Just stay for a little more in this stillness. Maybe just turning the corners of the lips a little bit up towards the crown of the head, creating a little smile on your face. And whenever you're ready to slowly come out of the stillness, you can start to move with the toes and the fingers. Maybe stretching a little bit up and down if you like. Feeling like you just woke up, all refreshed and newborn. And we are going to bend the knees. Maybe you like to intuitively hug your knees, and then we just roll on the side. Take your time, slowly pressing the left hand to the floor, and we all meet back in the sitting position. So again, we don't need anything special for the pranayama or breathing exercise. Maybe some of you like to elevate the hips, bringing the pillow or the book under the hips, just keeping the spine straight. And if you like, you can keep your eyes closed. Choose a position for your hands, maybe hands facing down or up. It's a little bit different sensation. Then you can observe both. You can place the hands in the lap or maybe hold the mudra if you are used to. And we will do a very basic pranayama today, just a shorter inhale and longer exhale, which brings harmony and balance to the mind. Very easy one, you can do anytime, anywhere. So let's just first focus on the breath as you inhale through the both nostrils. And then you just slowly exhale. Just focus on this motion as the air is coming in through the nostrils. And then it's slowly coming out. Maybe notice that when you inhale, the air is colder. And when you exhale, the air is warmer. We will slowly start with the counting. So as you inhale, you can follow me with the counting in your head. So we are going to inhale for 3, 2, 1. And we exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale again for 3. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, inhale shorter. And exhale longer for 5 or 6, whatever fits you. But you should always do pranayamas without the force. It should be easy going. So follow your own pace. Again, let's inhale shorter. And exhale longer. Try to observe what is actually happening with your thoughts, with your body, with your mind when you inhale. And how your body reacts when you exhale longer. We do 3 more rounds of the breath. So just follow your own pace. Try to keep your thoughts in the present moment. We inhale one more time for a count of 3. And one more time exhale longer for a count of 6. And then we slowly come back to the natural breath. And if you like, if you are ready, you can just gently open the eyes and start to looking around like you can see everything for the first time. And you can bring the hands in front of the chest, just thanking to yourself for being here today, joining us again. I'm very happy that you've been there on the other side and you tried your headstands. So good luck with your practice and hope to meet you here soon. Thank you guys very much. Namaste. Okay, yeah. Perfect, guys. Thank you. Also, if you have any questions about any classes or maybe headstands, we are always there. We can always reply. So at least we are connected like that. So thank you, Ferdy. Also greet you. You can maybe see him in the mirror. Always there. Thank you, guys. Have a lovely evening. Bye bye. Perfect. Bye bye.